Let's say you have some Google Slides that are plain, say rebrandable, and you want to add some design to them so they look really nice for delivering a course, whether it's presenting or recording video. Here I have an example. I'm going to show you 3 different ways in this video for adding some design and even some options for presenting and recording your slides as video. Here I have one from our ChatGPT Content Creation Essential Skills course, which comes with Google Slides that are all rebrandable and editable. Now, before you do anything, make sure you make a copy and keep an original and then make a copy. So I'm going to make a copy of this entire presentation. I'm going to put it into another folder, call it something that you'll remember, and then make a copy. And then you can start working on this and adding designs. The first one I'll show you is using Google Slides itself to make edits to it, to add your own design theme. To add some design here, you can go into Slide, and then you have an option to edit the current theme, which right now is just a plain theme, or change the theme. Google Slides does come with a few example themes, not a huge selection, so you could just pick one simple one and then adjust the colors. And the way to do that so that it's throughout is to go into Slide and then Edit Theme. If you go to the very top, you can edit the theme there by, say, changing the color of the fonts. You'll have to click on the 3 dots. I can change the text color to, I already have some custom colors in here, but you can pick something and say, make it blue. And that's going to apply it to all the different slide layouts. So for instance, I don't like this background color. So I can click, change the background and change the color to something else. Say I want just a pale green, for instance. Done. And then it's changed it there. So any slide now that has this particular layout will have this design on it. So we can change a few others here, just change the colors to something that you like. Here's a drop-down fill color I could change, and it's going to change the background in there. Say I want to change these lines to something else, I can change that as well, and it'll do it on any slides that have that. So let's actually change that background to something else. I don't like this green background. Let's make it something simple that's easy to look at, maybe a light gray, and play around with that a little bit to get something that you like. And then if we close it, exit out, you'll see that that design has been applied to all the different slides, and you can keep going and make any other changes that you want, change the font color, so you can make design-wide changes in that main theme just by going to Slide and then Edit Theme or change the theme. Or then once you have the main ones, you can go into individual slides if you want something just on that slide. But if you want it across the theme, like say this text is too small, you definitely want to go into Slide, Edit Theme, and then say here the font is way smaller than I would want. So I would go in to this drop down because not everything's showing and say, firstly, I want everything to be Verdana. So that'll change it. And then I want the size to be much bigger as well. Then I would click on these 3 drop downs and go over to the left. You'll see a plus and a minus. Right now, there's no number in there because the bullet points are all different sizes. I can just click the plus so that everything gets bigger altogether. And I can just keep going until I'm happy with it. Maybe adjust the size of the box so that it looks good, and then close it out to see how that looks. You might have to reapply to all and then close it up. And now you can see that any slide that was in that layout is going to have a bigger text on it. And that's how you do the slide design directly in Google Slides. You can, if you want, go over and present right inside Google Slides also just by clicking on Slideshow. And if you click the down arrow, you'll get a presenter view. And that would have any speaker notes that you've put in there. And you would just behind here, either drag this over to a different screen, or you can, instead of doing the presenter view, I'm going to click escape to get out of here. You can have some speaker notes in front of you. For instance, with this course, we give speaker notes. So I would want that on a separate screen. This is just an example of the speaker notes. And there are extra bullet points in here so that I can refer to. Maybe I'd put it on a tablet or print it out so that I have it in front of me and can refer to while using the actual Google Slides to do the presentation.